After failing to prove how he won the presidential election at the tribunal, San reveals how P2B won ahead of Supreme Court appeal. Welcome to the news, and please subscribe to our channel. Dr. Remi Olatubora San, a former commissioner of education in Ondo State, has weighed in on the assertion that P2B, the presidential candidate of the Labour Party, did not emerge victorious in the 2023 presidential election. This statement follows the remarks made by Nobel laureate Wole Soyinka, who contended that Obi never secured a win that came in second place in the presidential race. Soyinka also noted that both Atiku Abubakar, the presidential candidate of the People's Democratic Party (PDP), and Obi essentially considered the chances of winning before the election when they ran separately against Tinubu. In response, Olatubora concurred with Soyinka's assessment, expressing bewilderment at how Obi intended to challenge Tinubu's victory in the February 25, 2023 election without disputing the vote attributed to Atiku. The former commissioner maintained that Obi's success was primarily confined to social media and did not translate into electoral triumph. Olatubora said, and I quote, "Wole Soyinka stated the truth of a matter. Even though he is not a lawyer, Soyinka should be known as a man who is never flippant with any opinion he offers in the public space. And I am so sure before he offered that opinion, he must have sat down some lawyers who were conversant with the case and would have heard from them. But the truth of the matter is that the petition filed by P2B and other parties are in the public domain. We have all read all this document. If you take P2B petition on its merit, there is no pleading to support the claim that P2B won the majority of votes lawfully cast. No complaint was made against the scores that were attributed to Atiku. So how is it going to overtake Atiku, who beat him with over 1 million votes to emerge as the winner of an election, even if you take the vote of Asiwaju out of it? I think we can say that P2B won the election on social media, but lost at the polls. Well, at this point in time, people don't even listen to you. People do not even want to hear what you want to say. At this point, nobody is coming to even put ear down to hear waiting person they talk. Now, waiting that Supreme Court person. That is why they are going to the Supreme Court. They are not coming to your court, sir. That is what people will tell you. They will tell you they don't hear your own. They won't hear waiting Supreme Court. Go talk on this matter. Okay, most of the submissions of Atiku and Obi that were struck out were done based on technically and not facts on ground. Most insane lawyers and sons are now telling us that 25% votes in Abuja are no longer necessary. Rather, FCT is a state even when it stands out in Section 134 of the Constitution as a proper noun and others not, meaning that it is mandatory for a candidate to secure 25% votes win there. FCT accorded a special status in the view of being a center of unity. Those that make the Constitution did not tell us that FCT is a state, not having a special status. They left the sentence as one must have 25% in 24 states, no state mentioned, and Abuja. Any other interpretation accorded to it than the simple English and the law is fallacy and deceitful. Those in support of leaving out the real online transmission of results via Beaver's machine and the excuse of imminent hacking of INEC server are rogues. They did not presume such when INEC opted for real online transmission. The earlier told the Tinubu wing sons and professors useless. This person, no. Don't call our sons and professors useless. If the so-called judges are not hiding something, let them declare the presidential election null and void, and let us go back to the polls. They will know that they are all fools and liars. My dear, not everybody will stand with you on this one. Obi proved his case beyond reasonable doubt. Do you need Obi for 25% FCT in constitution or submission of fixed certificate and telling lies on oath? Soyinka is good at writing novels and not in this kind of things. I appreciate where the lawyer come and say, he no say no be Soyinka line be this. So why is he coming out to speak on this matter? At this point in time, nobody even wants nobody, whether you're a lawyer, whether you're a son. So far saying no be Supreme Court. I kid you not. Nothing where you go talk where people go listen to. God bless Nigeria. The problem is judges and politicians will need peace in Nigeria, and some judges and politicians would, I don't understand. The truth of the matter is that there is no 100% free and fair election in the whole world. Secondly, all the parties concerned in the February 2023 presidential election in Nigeria knows there were too many intellectual criminals who can officially change white to black in Nigeria. I voted for P2B and I knew they were not going to give him, because if the authority concerned in the Nigerian government should say that the winner is Mr. A, then we accept the so. That is what's in Nigeria. Many say, we now we're wasting our time to vote. Look, part of these things, I want Nigerians to understand, part of what is going on is to frustrate. You see, Nigerians are beginning to wise up politically. They begin to understand that, say, no, if you come outside for this election and vote, what's it called? To rig the election, no go dey easy. You understand? Are they been saying that before? You think say people go come outside when they talk on top of this matter? People are not going to talk. People don't come outside come vote now. Anything where they talk, people go follow. But this time around, these people came out. They came out. They voted. Some used their resources, They did all they could. And now they content and say their votes no matter. People say lie. There are some people that have been on this case, and they are so eagerly waiting to see what the Supreme Court are going to rule on this, or the Supreme Court is going to rule on the matter. Where has this son, Olatubura, has been all this while? Who is who in the legal profession, especially the sons who know the onions, were busy discussing fact and law as it relates to the last general election to the Presidential Election Tribunal. Olatubura son was nowhere to be found or his voice heard of any issue. But today he has found his voice and is now hiding under what Soyinka said or did not say to make his point. What a shame of his son. If Sam is to collect a contest election, he's not even going to get a single vote. Junior lawyers are even better than the so-called son who told the world that Abuja is a state without governor or local government. Okay. Thank you, our indefatigable lawyer. Obi'S the fallacious politician with no country mission than to spoil President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's victory and to further cause serious setback for Yoruba race in this British Britain contraption called Nigeria. His group has done same to MKO Abiola before, but it boomerang this time around. What are you even saying? Who do MKO Abiola? Don't even go there. Don't go there, because if you open that wound, you know go there easy to close. Alright, on this note, we have come to the end of the news. We say thank you for tuning in to listen. Until I come your way next time, enjoy the rest.